You ever wonder why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle despite working just as hard? It's not just luck or being in the right place at the right time, it's the habits they've built. The way you think, act, and make decisions can literally shape your financial destiny. And here's the best part. You can train your brain to adopt these habits, just like successful people have done for centuries. In today's video, we'll dive into the science-backed habits that can rewire your brain for financial success, featuring real stories of self-made millionaires and practical strategies to help you start today. Let's start with a fascinating fact. According to a study by Duke University, about 40% of our daily actions are habits, not conscious decisions. What does that mean? Most of what we do on autopilot every day determines our success or failure. If you want to attract wealth, it's not about working more hours. It's about building the right habits that push you towards financial abundance. But how long does it actually take to form a habit? Well, contrary to the popular belief of 21 days, a study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology found that it can take anywhere between 18 to 254 days for people to form a new habit, depending on the complexity of the habit and the individual. The good news? Once formed, these habits can fundamentally change the course of your life. Habit number 1. Delayed gratification. One of the most powerful habits of wealthy people is delayed gratification. The classic example of this comes from the Stanford marshmallow experiment. Researchers offered children a choice: 1 marshmallow now or 2 marshmallows if they waited 15 minutes. Years later, the kids who delayed gratification had better life outcomes, including higher SAT scores, better health, and yes, greater financial success. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world, lives by this principle. Buffett didn't make his fortune by gambling on risky investments. He built his empire over decades by investing patiently and letting his wealth grow. In Buffett's words, someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long ago. So how can you build this habit? Start small. When tempted to make an impulse purchase, wait 24 hours. Over time, you'll condition your mind to value long-term gains over short-term pleasures. Habit number 2. Thinking in terms of opportunities, not costs. Most people think about money in terms of how much things cost. Successful people, they think in terms of opportunities. Take the story of Elon Musk, who, instead of thinking about the cost of failing in space exploration, thought about the opportunity to revolutionize the industry. Musk started SpaceX with the belief that reusing rockets could save billions, a thought process that transformed an industry and his own wealth. This mindset shift is critical. The next time you think about spending money, don't just consider the immediate cost. Think about what opportunities that money could create if invested or saved. Habit number 3. Surround yourself with the right people. As entrepreneur and author Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you want to attract wealth, start by surrounding yourself with people who have the mindset you aspire to. This is not just about being around rich people, but people who have positive attitudes towards growth, learning, and abundance. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. Growing up in poverty, she surrounded herself with mentors and people who challenged her to think bigger. She didn't limit herself to what she saw around her. Oprah actively sought relationships with people who helped her push beyond her limits. And this habit helped her build a billion-dollar empire. Seek out communities or networks where people challenge and inspire you. Join groups or attend events where you can meet growth-minded individuals. Habit number 4. Track your money, no matter how much you have. Wealthy people keep track of their money. In fact, according to a study published by the Millionaire Next Door, over 80% of self-made millionaires follow a strict budget and track every penny. They know where their money is going, and they use this knowledge to make smart, calculated decisions about their finances. A great example is actor Keanu Reeves. Known for his humble lifestyle despite his wealth, Reeves tracks his expenses meticulously, ensuring he lives within his means. The habit of keeping track of your spending and sticking to a budget is crucial. If you don't know where your money is going, how can you control it? You don't need to be a millionaire to start budgeting. Tools like Mint or YNAB can help you track your finances easily. Make it a habit to review your finances weekly and set small, achievable financial goals. The key is building the habit of financial awareness. Habit number 5, continuous learning, the foundation of wealth. Wealthy people never stop learning. They understand that knowledge compounds over time, just like money. Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, is known for his reading weeks, where he isolates himself to dive deep into new subjects. His habit of lifelong learning is a cornerstone of his success. But you don't have to be Bill Gates to benefit from continuous learning. Reading one book a month, taking an online course, or even listening to podcasts about personal finance can drastically improve your financial literacy and your mindset. Invest in yourself, because as Warren Buffett says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Habit number 6, setting clear, specific goal. Wealth doesn't just happen by accident. Successful people set clear, specific financial goals and work relentlessly to achieve them. Harvard Business School conducted a study and found that people who set written goals were 10 times more likely to succeed than those who didn't. Consider Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't just dream of creating a product. She wrote down her goals, broke them down into smaller, actionable steps, and executed them one by one. Her habit of setting and pursuing clear goals turned Spanx into a billion-dollar company. So, if you haven't already, start writing down your financial goals. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to be rich." Instead, write down exactly how much money you want to save or earn within a given time frame. Then, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Habit number 7, take calculated risks. Wealthy people understand the importance of taking calculated risks. Mark Zuckerberg famously dropped out of college to focus on Facebook, but he didn't take that step without carefully weighing the risks and potential rewards. Before taking a risk, do your research. Weigh the potential outcomes, but don't be paralyzed by fear. Start with small risks to build confidence and gradually move to bigger decisions. Take action. Now, habits are the building blocks of success. The habits you cultivate today will determine where you are financially in the next year, 5 years, or decade. So, start by building these 6 habits into your life. Delayed gratification, thinking in terms of opportunities, surrounding yourself with the right people, tracking your money, continues learning and setting clear goals. And remember, success doesn't come overnight, but the compound effect of these habits can lead to massive changes over time. Just like planting a tree, the earlier you start, the sooner you'll see the shade. So why not start today? Thanks for watching. If you're into wealth creation and the luxury lifestyle, subscribe to the Luxe Masterplan for tips and inspiration. See you in the next video.